Ozai seems a little more caring about Zuko in the live
Yeah.
action. Like he actually wants to learn a lesson.
Real quick, this is a conversation between my friend Fadlu and I where we discussed the change between Zuko and Ozai in the Netflix adaptation of Avatar The Lost Airbender. It's a pretty big change that will probably affect the later seasons of the show, so you definitely want to hear about it and make up your mind for yourself. Also, let me know what you think down below. Also, Fadlu's channel is linked in the description down below. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of the video. If you look at it from the angle of like messed up family, they going with that. They go in full force with that. They showing us, Ozai's relationship with Zula, Zula's with Ozai, both of them with Zuko, and they just giving us all the family drama basically, and that's what we didn't get in the cartoon. We didn't get we got Zuko's side, we got his perspective, and then season 2
Yeah,
came in, we got a bit of the hierarchy, Zula coming after Zuko. He's on the run. There's a change that they made with Ozai, and I agree. I think like I like the extra scenes with Ozai, but there's a change that they made with Ozai which I'm not a big fan of, and that's when it's his whole plot line of like he actually sent Zuko out to find the Avatar for himself. So it's like no, the burn wasn't good enough because you still haven't learned your lesson when they were talking about the bedside. The burn wasn't good enough. You still haven't learned your lesson. Go find the avatar. I think that'll be good for you or whatever. That's basically
mm,
what they're going with in the live action. Whereas in the cartoon, Ozai didn't give a single fuck um about Zuko. It was like just
yeah,
are you banished? Like go find the he knows that he's never gonna find the avatar, so there's no chance of him returning home. Like he knows there's no chance of him returning home. That's why he gave him this impossible task. And that's why it's so heartbreaking. Zuko trying to fulfill this impossible task. It's a big metaphor. Zuko trying to fulfill this impossible task and him thinking it's his destiny because it's what his father set out for him. But his father actually it was just like it was like a nothing thought where it's like just get up.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and that's kind of yeah they changed that in a big way, so there's these small changes
yeah,
that like add up.
yeah. I didn't even really notice that. Uh, I didn't even really notice that they did that
Mm,
because it's just so like it's so the thing that you really remember is just the overall thing of like Zuko got kicked out of the Fire Nation and was told to bring back the Avatar if he ever wants to return. But obviously like I didn't really peep that difference.
I've watched video essays,
But that
bro.
is
Yeah, that's
but
a fair bit of mine.
that is a big difference because his father really doesn't give an
Mm.
absolute fuck. He doesn't need to justify kicking him out. He
Nah.
just feels that he spoke out of turn. It was disrespectful, whatever. And I just like I'll do whatever I want. And
Mm.
you don't ever come back here. And if you want to come back here, do the most impossible thing anyone can do and find someone that hasn't been found in fucking how many a
Yeah,
thousand how
100
many years?
years, 100
Thousand
years,
years?
100 years,
100,
100 years.
100 years?
Yep.
100 years? You know what I'm saying? Like he really
Yo,
just didn't want
and
anything to do
dog
with it.
in the cartoon, he uh I think it was on the day of Black Sun. They in season 3, Zuko's having a conversation with his father in the throne room, and
That episode was amazing,
yeah,
bro.
and I think Azula is also they got Azula like held captive, but she ain't talking. She's a good liar, tough con can tell that she's lying. But anyway, Zuko's talking to
Yeah,
his father in the throne room, and he literally as soon as the solar eclipse disappears and the sun, part of the sun comes back, they get their fire being back. Ozai try, tries to
started
wipe him
killing.
then
Yeah,
and tries to kill him straight up. Tries to straight up
100%.
murder him right then and
Nah,
there. You
100%.
almost
Oza is a merciless.
thought, yeah,
He's really that bloodthirsty villain. He's a
you almost can't
villain.
picture the live action Ozai doing that because like, he has like what empathy for his son, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. Like people will, it blurs the lines because you start to think of it as like, I know Ozai's character, right? So when you come back to watch season 2 and you just know all this stuff about the cartoon, you're like, I
Mm-hmm.
know Ozai. So if that does happen, it wouldn't even. But if you watch it from the beginning strictly, you will see like this does seem kind of weird how Ozai seems a little more caring about Zuko in the live
Yeah.
action. Like he actually wants people to learn a lesson. In the cartoon, he doesn't give a fuck about Zuko
No.
learning no lesson.
That's why you never hear
Like
from him. That's why you don't. That's why he's not an important character.